I'm not sure what that was, but this...
It's a hyena, bro.
That was a hyena?
Yeah.
Interesting. This is the Ultaman podcast, how to become the ultimate man. I am Bren, Master Transformation Mentor. That's Zach.
What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing?
People will think less of you. People will think that you are weird. People might look at you as though you're inferior to them. And what we're talking about is the experience of meeting someone when they find out that this is a part of your life that you are actually studying. You're actually studying how to get better with women.
What? It's fucking gay, dude. It's fucking lame, dude. You're studying to get better with girls? Dude, I'm fucking good with girls, dude. I got a girlfriend. I got a 7. Yeah, bro. I got a fucking 7. Dude, I don't need to study that weird shit, dude.
If I don't get girls, just because I don't try.
Yeah, dude, I just don't try. Dude, I'm bad at 1,000, bro. Remember Kelly from high school? Yeah. I wanted her, I got her, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fucking pimp, dude.
Either they'll tell you shit like that, like they don't need it, like you need that fucking pickup stuff. What the fuck is that? You know, like I don't need that. Like it's either that or it's what's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro, there's something wrong with you, seriously.
Is there something wrong with you? Like you can't just, you don't know how to do this? Like, why don't you just go meet girl? Like, why don't you just
be yourself?
Be yourself, bro. Yeah.
You're fine, bro. Just be yourself, dude. Keep acting exactly the same way you've been acting for the past 20 years. That hasn't gotten any success, but dude, be yourself, bro.
Yeah. And why are other guys gonna look down on you? Why are other guys gonna judge you? Why are other guys gonna try to make you feel inferior about trying to be better, putting time, energy, and effort into this area of your life? Why? Zach, you were just talking to me about this. Why do you think it is?
Jealous. It's a pain point for them. And the thing is, it's something people in general are lying themselves every fucking day, nonstop, all day. They're just lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying.
Especially unconscious people that aren't involved in like improving themselves.
They just lie all the fucking time. And then you come and you're like, yeah, this is like something that, this is something I'm working on, and it's almost like they get like a sense of like they get a sense of like just awareness maybe, and they just like push it away.
Awareness of what? Awareness of how they're not where they want to be, right?
Their problems. Yeah. It's like, look at most people's lives. Most people's lives, all they do all the fucking time is escape reality. They watch TV, they drink alcohol, they smoke fucking weed. They do activities. It's like they play video games. They play online games.
Escape.
They're escaping reality.
It's either Facebook or TV or weed or booze or video games or porn.
And the thing is, we contribute in porn too.
Yeah, we're just the porn
thing. Just like you.
Yeah.
I'm just like you guys. No, but
I think that's the only thing on the list I partake.
No, but really though, like most people are running away from their problems nonstop all day, and then you're like, look, this is like exercise I'm working on. Maybe you could work on it too.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Like, fuck that. Like, get away. Like, get that away.
Right, because it's a threat. It's threatening. That's really what it is. They're running away. They're running away from their problems, and you know what? On top of that, and on a deeper level, they're running away from themselves. So what happens when they see someone like this going to improve this area of their life? They realize that, they feel the pain of that. And you're not a person who is running from yourself any longer. You're a person who is running yourself, if you understand what I'm saying, right? Like you're the one in charge. You're in the driver's seat. Someone who's playing escapism is not in control. They're not running themselves. They're running away from themselves. So you get it from the dudes, right? You get it from other guys for that reason. Not only that, but you get it from girls. You'll get it from girls too. What are the kind of things girls will say to you?
It's weird. Just be nice. Just be nice. Be yourself.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that.
Honey, come on, honey. That's weird.
You shouldn't have to do that. I've got some friends.
Dude, it's just, the bottom line is that some people just don't relate to it. It's not. It's a real problem in a lot of men. It's a real fucking problem in 90%.
Most men, yeah.
Probably more than 90% of men. It's a real problem, but no one talks about it.
Yeah, and guess what? It's a problem for girls too. You think guys are the only ones frustrated with dating? Frustrated with sex? We were just talking about that.
Yeah, for sure.
There's plenty of girls that have trouble getting laid. So you'll get it from the dudes, you'll get it from the girls, and you also get it from your family. And you have to be ready for this shit. You have to be expecting this. You have to be willing to tolerate this fucking bullshit. Because it'll get thrown at you. You'll get a shitstorm the second you really step into this.
And the thing is, you think this is just about picking up girls. This is about success in anything you want to do. If you want to go and be successful in business, there's going to be thousands and there's going to be a shitload of people that are just little crabs nipping away your feet. Just nipping away. Like
trying to keep you down.
They're just trying to pull you back. They're trying to pull you back. It's like, why are you being successful? Fuck that. Be a loser like me.
That's essentially what they're telling you. They're not going to put it in those
They're
words.
not going to say that, but every part of their behavior, they don't want you to change. It's like there's like an alcohol. So here's an example. I was just listening to a mentor, Evan Pagan, and he was telling me that there's an alcoholic family, and there was an alcoholic. He's like constantly drinking, whatever. But he goes on a car ride and he has a near-death experience, and he's like, he realizes, you know what, life's short. I'm really gonna get this area of my life handled. I'm really gonna get this alcohol. It's time to get alcohol handled. So he goes back to his family. He says, "Look, guys, I want to get this. I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna get this area of my life handled." And his family's like, "Okay, cool." The thing is that they'll say they're supportive of him, but the habitual patterns that the family is in now, but has been in for the past years that he's been an alcoholic, has supported his alcoholism. So he'll go and, you know, the family, like the family has certain like patterns that they'll fall into. So
like what?
For example, like you know, the daughter has like self-esteem issues, so she blames, like her whole life she blamed the alcoholism on her dad, and then the family would have like this huge, you know, fight about it, and then all of a sudden he's stressed out, so he's like he wants to go drink some more because he's stressed out. It's, you know, it's their fault that he's making him stressed out. And
oh, I know, your father was an alcoholic, like, it's so unfortunate, right? Is that what's basically
they'll make him feel bad, so it's like he wants to drink again, you know, so the patterns are still in place. When I started getting into self-development, my family, I hope you're not listening to this, Mom, my family, you know, without them knowing it or not, they thought it was super weird that we were into self-development. They were like, what are you guys doing with like this stuff, like improving yourself? And it's like the whole family structure changed. Like everything changed. Like the way that they thought of us changed. And no one likes to expend more mental energy viewing people differently. No one likes to spend any mental energy.
Yeah, people just don't like to think. So if you're changing,
they have
automatically that means that they have to change the way that they think about you, and people don't like to think, so you're basically forcing them to do something they don't like doing.
Yeah, and they're going to try to bring you back. They're like, why are you doing that? Be back to normal. And that's a real resistance you have to break free of, and it's like a real problem. And that's why it's super fucking important. Here's just like a side note, super important to be around guys that are pushing you up and supportive. Those people that are not.
Right. We call this the power of association, right? Like, we just came from the gym, right? And when we step in there, that is an environment that supports working out. That is an environment that supports pushing yourself past your limits. There's posters everywhere that say shit like failure is not an option. I don't stop when I'm tired. I'll stop when I'm done. Shit like this, right? It's an environment where you're associating your brain with that type of thing. You step into that environment supports you, and that helps you be better. And it's really, really important that if you're a guy who wants to become the ultimate man, that wants to become the best version of yourself, that you seek out, you do whatever it takes. You do whatever the fuck it takes. It's very difficult if you don't have these kind of people around, if you're not friends with these type of people. And I didn't used to be, and now I am. But when you're first starting out, it's especially hard because you don't know people like this. You haven't been to events. You haven't gotten involved in stuff.
And and people that are on a high level, they don't even want to be around you. Be totally honest. They want to, like, I want to help people. You know, I definitely want to help people. But the ones that are on a really high level, they don't want to spend an extended amount of time with people like that.
You can't get to them, even if you wanted to, right? Because they create a fortress around them to protect their mindset. It's like, it's unfortunate. Like, even if you figure out the mindset stuff first, and that's the sort of key, that's like the trick, that's like the cheat code. You have to figure out the mindset. You have to adopt the mindset of the people who are better at this, that are in a place of abundance with this. And then you can hang out with those people, and they're not going to really care where your results are at. So focus on adopting the mindset. But before you even do that, start just reaching out to and surrounding yourself with more people who are involved with these type of things. Guys who are involved with developing themselves. Get involved with our communities. Reach out to us. Comment on the stuff that we put out. Interact with us, engage us and other people like us, and you're going to start having more people like us who are supportive of change, supportive of making a positive difference in your life, people who live every day like this and are constantly trying to be better, and only surrounded by people like this. You're going to be like that. You're going to be surrounding yourself with people like that, and that's going to start to change your life.
So essentially, be around people that are facing reality and are in reality. They're alive. They're not asleep. They're not escaping.
Like, can you hear when we're talking to you? This is like something I forget about all the time, right? Can you hear in both my voice and in Zach's voice that we're not fucking sleeping? Like, can you hear in our voice that there's a sincerity there, there's a groundedness there, there's a purpose behind what I'm saying, that I mean what the fuck I'm saying, that I've thought about these things, that what I'm saying is something that matters to me. I'm not just sleepwalking through life. I'm not just like talking out of my ass. I'm not just bullshitting. Can you hear that? You can hear that in my voice, can't you? When Zach talks, you can hear that. He means what he says, and he says what he means. And we're both like that. That's why I have him on this podcast, because those are the kind of people that make a difference in the world. And those are the kind of people that you're surrounding yourself with when you listen to something like this. So there's really two takeaways. Number one, FTH. Zach, you know what FTH means?
Fuck the haters.
Fuck the haters. Okay? That's the takeaway number one. Fuck the haters.
Fuck them. You're gonna, before you say anything else, you're gonna have to crawl the fuck out of it. You're gonna have to crawl the fuck out of it. Slow and steady, and then it gets better and better and better and easier and easier and easier. But when you're starting off, you gotta prepare to fight off the haters, fight off your own fucking brain, and crawl the way out of it.
Yeah, so fuck the haters, right? And, don't say that to them.
You can if you want to.
You can if you want to. I don't recommend it. But, when you get this resistance from either other dudes, other girls, or family members, or whatever it is, just sort of smile and, let it just let it bounce off you. So that's the first one, FTH. The second takeaway is seek out the right people. This is the power of association, right? Surround yourself with the right people and watch your life change. And that's really two massive things that are going to...
Massive.
Really massive.
Massive.
I like that word, you can tell, right?
No, it's fucking big. It's huge. It really is though, dude. It's fucking huge.
And become the ultimate man.
Ultaman, baby.
All right.
Peace.
This is the Ultaman podcast. I am Brand Master Transformation Mentor. That's the homie Zach.
Peace out, guys.
Later.
Real quick before we get out of here, if you liked this podcast, make sure you subscribe at ultaman.com/subscribe. That's ultaman.com, ultaman.com/subscribe. And we'll send you 3 super secret videos. Can't even tell you what they're about. They're so secret. Head to ultaman.com/subscribe and get our 3 secret videos so you can keep in touch with us. That's ultaman.com, ultaman